Welcome to Idea Sessions. In this video, we will cover 10 ways of how porn affects your mental health. Increased anxiety. Over-reliance on pornography can distort perceptions of intimacy and relationships, creating unrealistic expectations that may lead to dissatisfaction in real-life connections. This disconnect can heighten feelings of inadequacy, self-doubt, and social anxiety. Moreover, the dopamine spikes associated with frequent porn use may desensitize the brain's reward system, making everyday pleasures seem dull. This can increase feelings of restlessness and irritability. For some, it can also lead to compulsive behavior, which is linked to heightened stress and anxiety as individuals struggle to control their habits. The guilt or shame associated with excessive consumption can further exacerbate mental health challenges. Seeking healthier coping mechanisms and fostering authentic connections can help mitigate these effects and promote better mental well-being. Reduced self-esteem. Excessive porn consumption can significantly impact self-esteem, leading to feelings of inadequacy and self-doubt. Many individuals compare themselves to unrealistic portrayals in pornography, including physical appearance, performance, and relationship dynamics. This comparison often creates a sense of not being enough, undermining confidence in their abilities and worth. Over time, these comparisons can damage body image and foster negative self-perceptions. This is especially true for those struggling with compulsive consumption, as they may view their habits as a lack of self-control, further eroding self-respect. Additionally, reliance on porn as a primary source of sexual or emotional fulfillment may hinder real-life intimacy, reinforcing a cycle of isolation and low self-esteem. Breaking free from these patterns often involves building self-awareness, exploring healthier outlets for connection, and redefining personal standards of self-worth. Addiction. Repeated exposure to porn triggers dopamine releases in the brain, creating a cycle of craving and reward that can lead to compulsive behavior. Over time, individuals may require more intense or frequent stimulation to achieve the same level of satisfaction, reinforcing the addictive pattern. This dependency often results in neglect of personal responsibilities, relationships, and hobbies, contributing to feelings of guilt, shame, and low self-worth. The constant pursuit of gratification can also desensitize the brain's reward system, making other aspects of life feel less enjoyable or fulfilling. Furthermore, porn addiction can exacerbate issues like anxiety, depression, and social withdrawal, creating a cycle that is difficult to break. Seeking professional help and fostering healthier coping mechanisms is essential for recovery and mental well-being. Relationship issues. One common problem is the unrealistic expectations set by porn regarding physical appearance, sexual performance, and relationship dynamics. These distorted ideals can cause dissatisfaction with one's partner, leading to feelings of inadequacy or frustration. Additionally, relying on pornography for gratification may reduce the desire for real-life connection, fostering emotional distance and a lack of communication. This can erode trust and intimacy, as partners may feel neglected or even betrayed if consumption becomes excessive or secretive. Over time, the focus on solitary gratification can hinder the development of mutual understanding and shared experiences, essential components of a healthy relationship. Addressing these challenges requires open communication, setting boundaries, and fostering emotional intimacy to rebuild trust and connection. Desensitization. Desensitization occurs when the brain becomes less responsive to the dopamine surges triggered by porn consumption, requiring more extreme or novel content to achieve the same level of stimulation. This cycle can distort perceptions of normal intimacy, making real-life experiences feel less satisfying or emotionally engaging. Over time, individuals may struggle to find joy in everyday pleasures or maintain genuine emotional connections, as their brain becomes conditioned to seek artificial high-intensity stimuli. This can lead to feelings of frustration, boredom, or apathy, further impacting self-esteem and relationships. Desensitization also contributes to compulsive behavior, as individuals chase increasingly intense content to overcome tolerance, exacerbating stress and guilt. Addressing this issue requires reducing consumption, fostering real-life connections, and retraining the brain to appreciate natural rewards. Decreased emotional connection. Porn often emphasizes physical gratification over emotional intimacy, which can skew perceptions of what constitutes a fulfilling relationship. As individuals become increasingly reliant on porn for stimulation, they may struggle to form or maintain genuine emotional bonds with their partners. This detachment can create feelings of isolation, dissatisfaction, and even loneliness, as the ability to connect deeply with others weakens. Over time, a reliance on porn can reduce empathy, making it harder to understand and respond to a partner's emotional needs. In relationships, this lack of emotional connection can lead to conflicts, misunderstandings, and a sense of being undervalued or neglected. Rebuilding emotional bonds often requires reducing consumption, prioritizing real-life intimacy, and engaging in open, honest communication with partners. Impaired focus and concentration. The brain's reward system becomes overstimulated by frequent exposure to porn, leading to heightened cravings for instant gratification. This rewiring makes it harder to engage in tasks requiring sustained attention, as the mind becomes easily distracted by intrusive thoughts or urges. Over time, this can reduce the ability to focus on work, studies, or personal goals, leading to frustration and decreased self-confidence. The constant switching between consuming porn and attempting to refocus can also exhaust cognitive resources, leaving individuals mentally fatigued and less effective in their responsibilities. Additionally, feelings of guilt or shame tied to excessive consumption may further drain mental energy and concentration. Breaking this cycle often involves setting boundaries, practicing mindfulness, and seeking healthier ways to engage the brain's reward system. Depression. Over time, the brain's reward system becomes desensitized, making everyday pleasures feel less fulfilling. This can lead to feelings of emptiness, lack of motivation, and disconnection from meaningful activities. The guilt or shame often associated with frequent porn use can exacerbate depressive symptoms, creating a cycle of self-criticism and low self-worth. Additionally, the isolation stemming from over-reliance on porn may replace real-life social interactions, increasing loneliness and emotional distress. For some, struggles to control consumption can lead to feelings of helplessness or failure, further deepening depressive moods. Breaking free from this cycle involves recognizing the impact of these habits, seeking professional help if needed, and fostering healthy coping mechanisms like exercise, mindfulness, and meaningful relationships to restore mental balance. Distorted perceptions of sexuality. Porn often portrays exaggerated or unrealistic scenarios, body types, and behaviors, which can skew an individual's understanding of what constitutes healthy sexual relationships. This can lead to unrealistic expectations about physical appearance, sexual performance, and intimacy, resulting in dissatisfaction with real-life experiences. These distorted views may also foster insecurities about one's own body or abilities, contributing to anxiety and reduced self-esteem. Over time, individuals may struggle to form authentic connections, as the exaggerated portrayals in porn overshadow the complexities of real-life intimacy and emotional bonding. Furthermore, these unrealistic standards can lead to misunderstandings in relationships, creating conflict and a lack of fulfillment. Addressing these distortions requires education, open communication, and efforts to cultivate a balanced and realistic understanding of sexuality. Impact on brain chemistry. When individuals watch porn, their brain releases dopamine, a neurotransmitter associated with pleasure and motivation. Over time, frequent exposure to high-intensity stimuli like porn can overstimulate the brain, leading to changes in how dopamine is processed. This desensitization effect means that individuals may need more extreme or frequent pornographic content to achieve the same level of satisfaction. As a result, it can diminish the brain's ability to find pleasure in everyday activities, leading to feelings of apathy, boredom, or emotional numbness. These changes in brain chemistry can also contribute to addictive behaviors, as individuals may seek out pornography to recreate the intense dopamine rush. This cycle can worsen mental health, increasing the risk of anxiety, depression, and impaired decision-making. Breaking this cycle requires rewiring the brain with healthier, rewarding activities. We hope this video helps you, and check out our other video related to mental health.